Cho. Hey everyone, and welcome back to our deep sea adventures. Today, we're catching up with our favorite underwater pals, Finn the dolphin and Spike the shark. What kind of mischief are they getting into now? Let's dive in and find out. In the sparkling blue water, just beyond the seafoam kelp forest, Spike the shark was buzzing with excitement.
Today was a very special day.
It was his best friend Finn's birthday. Spike wanted to do something amazing for him, something Finn would never forget. I've got it, Spike chirped to himself. I'll bake him the most delicious cake in the whole ocean. Spike wasn't an expert baker, but he was determined. He zoomed over to his little sea cave, which he'd turned into a makeshift kitchen. He grabbed his biggest mixing bowl, a giant clamshell, and started gathering his ingredients. Okay, Spike mumbled, reading from a recipe he'd scribbled on a large flat leaf. First, we need the finest, greenest seaweed. He carefully measured a pile of wavy seaweed and plopped it into the bowl. Next, a cup of shimmering sand for texture. He scooped up some sand from his floor and sprinkled it in. Zzz! And the most important ingredient of all, magical coral dust. He swam to a secret corner of his cave and pulled out a small, glowing pouch. He had collected this special dust from the rainbow coral reef. It was said to make any dish taste like a dream. He tipped the whole pouch into the clamshell, and the mixture began to shimmer with all the colors of the rainbow. Spike stirred everything together, with a long piece of driftwood, humming a happy tune. Just as he was finishing, Finn the dolphin zipped into the cave, a playful grin on his face. Spike, my buddy! What's all this? Are you making a sandcastle? Spike quickly tried to hide the bowl behind his back. Finn, it's a surprise. You're not supposed to be here. Finn's eyes twinkled with curiosity. A surprise? For me. Is it a new game? A treasure hunt? He swam closer, trying to peek around Spike. Ew! What's in the big shell? It smells like salty rainbows. It's your birthday cake, Spike blurted out, unable to keep the secret any longer. But it's not ready yet. Finn's eyes lit up. A cake. You're the best. Spike, thus, it looks a little knit. You know what every great cake needs? Before Spike could answer, Finn took a deep breath and blew a stream of giant, wobbly bubbles right into the cake batter. Bubbles. They'll make it light and fluffy. Finn, no. Spike cried out, but it was too late. The bubbles started to mix with the magical coral dust. The batter in the clamshell began to wiggle and jiggle. It grew bigger and bigger and bigger, glowing brighter and brighter with each passing second. Uh-oh, Finn said, his cheerful expression turning to one of concern. Maybe that was too many bubbles. The cake mixture swelled over the sides of the clamshell, forming a giant, trembling dome. They pulsed with a rainbow light, too, and a strange fizzing sound filled the cave. Spike and Finn backed away slowly, their eyes wide. What's happening? Spike whispered, hiding behind Finn. I think my bubbles and your coral dust are having a party in there, Finn replied nervously. Suddenly, with a tremendous whoosh, the giant cake dome exploded. It wasn't a loud bang, but a beautiful, silent burst of color. Streams of pink, blue, green, and yellow frosting shot out in every direction. Like a magnificent display of underwater fireworks. The colorful globs spiraled and danced through the water before gently settling on everything in the cave. True, when the colorful storm finally settled, the cave looked completely different. The walls were splattered with rainbow frosting, the seaweed curtains were dripping with sweet goo, and Spike and Finn were covered from head to fin in sticky, colorful frosting. Finn looked at Spike, who had a big blob of pink frosting on his nose. Spike looked at Finn, who was wearing a hat made of green frosting. A moment of silence passed, and then Finn started to chuckle. His chuckle grew into a full-blown laugh that sent little bubbles floating up to the ceiling. Spike tried to stay serious, but seeing Finn covered in rainbow goo was too funny. A giggle escaped, then another, until he was laughing just as hard as Finn. "Well, Spike," Finn said, licking some yellow frosting off his fin. "This is definitely a birthday I'll never forget." "It's delicious." Spike tasted a bit of blue frosting from his own fin. It was sweet, salty, and tasted like pure joy. "Happy birthday, Finn," laughed. And so, the two best friends spent the rest of the afternoon cleaning up their delicious mess, laughing and creating another unforgettable memory together.